Talk about a messy middle. One of the videos I put out not too long ago was about when you had this major life change, whether it's a retirement or a death of a spouse or a move across country, you've got an ending of something that was you, and the beginning is not yet fully defined, and you're in this middle place of uncertainty, change, nothing is really set or stable yet. And it's very difficult because we're built for certainty and predictability and safety. And when you're in this place of not knowing, it's freaking uncomfortable and scary. And I think as a country, I am not in the United States right now, but I am an American, and I cannot imagine what it's like to be in the United States at this time, just a few days before the election, because right now we are in a really messy middle where we know what was, whether you are for or against what was, it was stable. You may not have liked it, but it was certain. And we do not know what will be. And we are about to vote for what will be. And it's the ultimate messy middle for both sides. And it is the ultimate practice for knowing what you have control over and letting go what you don't, and honoring and respecting diverse opinions. And how difficult is that at this point? So, number one, if you voted, if you have already voted, there's really nothing more for you to do unless you want to donate more money, or unless you want to go to phone banks and call registered voters, or get people who are not registered to register if it's not too late. It might be too late, but make calls and encourage people to vote, period. Or if you want to volunteer to drive people who need to get to the voting places, there's really nothing more you can do. And I know that feels like you should be doing something, but there's really not a lot you can do. If you think about what you can do, then do it. This angst and this frustration and fear and this whole messiness of the uncertainty drives us to be crazy, and it is extremely unhealthy, and it doesn't help anything or anyone. The other thing that I would suggest is do not watch the news. Do not watch any more videos on how it's going to be terrible if the other side wins. It's just to get the clicks. There's no new information. There is so little new information in this whole process, right? You just don't watch it because it just feeds on itself, and it continues to stir up emotions when it's not the emotion that's going to help us get out of this place. It is the calm, level-headed thinking that is going to help us move forward into the next what is. Now, if you're in this place where I actually find myself over here, and I am not watching the news, and it's crazy that it's affecting me as much as it is. I'm really surprised. But what has helped me, and not just this kind of period of anxiety, but any period of anxiety, is that the breathing. You find yourself, when you're in the middle of this anxious fretting, you find yourself not breathing. Literally, I find myself, oh my God, I haven't taken a breath in, feels like a half hour. So make sure you consciously are aware of breathing, and what that will help you do is calm that anxiety and emotion. So What has helped me even more specifically on breathing is 2 quick breaths in, hold it, let it out. And that really helps not only get the oxygen back in, but the does something. I'm not sure. I know some neuroscientists will tell me what that does, but that helps. So if you've already voted, yay. If you haven't, vote. Nothing more you can do unless you want to donate to the campaign, call people to get them to vote, drive people to the voting stations. Don't watch the news. Don't keep yourself in this emotionally heightened place. Make sure you breathe. And on Tuesday, we will know what we will be dealing with. And at that point, we can then think about how the new phase will carry out one way or the other. But until then, just be. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I am glad I'm not in the United States at this time. I am sending all of you that are there love and support and a lot of oxygen. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, subscribe below. And my name is Linnell Wilson, and I will talk to you guys soon.